just like the idea of having to accept the deep darkness that comes along with human beings and their necessity to control with fear and power and control. And I see you integrating what you've learned by navigating, being affected heavily by that vibration of a dark, denser vibration in the world. So, and I see this is healing. You're integrating what you learned by healing and sharing this with, in a safe, like you're safe now. Like you're safe. I just see you first protecting yourself. Maybe you called in a spirit, like a spirit like that. I don't know. These knots, I'm remembering uh, this book about dragons. Women were dragons or something. When women were dragons, forgive me, I am channeling. But the woman there would do knot work, so beautiful and intricate, and it was very secretive. But everybody knew what it was, and it was hush hush. And I'm seeing this kind of very protective knot work. So maybe some protective healing work that come down through the ancestral tree. So with the principle of of correspondence, as above, so below, you have got coherence, number 13. 13. Coming into coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Coherence. Oh, with the lovers, this is wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it. This just came out in the same position in one of the last two readings. I can't remember if it was Scorpio or Libra. So this is your first major arcana. Major arcanas in the spread indicate to me a destined path, a step on the destined path of the hero, of the fool on the fool's journey, or the hero's journey here. Number, what is it? No, why can't I read Roman numerals? The lovers is 6. so excuse me, that's a little embarrassing. What? Hold on, guys. It's a Gemini card. So there's these two faces of this necessity to heal the inner child, integrate and come out of your like Russian doll, so to speak, the innermost doll coming out, and now the opportunity for that doll to grow and evolve. So it's almost like all of these layers of yourself that you've had over all these years, and then however long you've lived, and then coming to a point where you were affected by some grand thing that actually helped you shed all of that programming that was on top of you, exposed you to your inner child, the most innocent, beautiful place of yourself, along the way, learning how to protect yourself, whatever guides came through, however you did it. I'm seeing you deep in your essence, very strong essence, like contained deeper and deeper into the smallest little Russian doll. I'm seeing that Russian doll, all the other parts of you shed, that little Russian doll coming out and actually being nurtured and protected, but in this kind of strong energy, being protected and healing. So this is a huge manifestation. And then this Lover's card is a commitment, a deep commitment, and maybe you have a relationship coming into coherence, coming together. It could be possibly that, okay? You may have done some serious healing work for a relationship since it's the Lovers. It's the Gemini card though, so this also has to do, it's an air card. It's got to do with this mercurial energy, very, it's kind of impatient, but great with networking, with toggling between the two masks, kind of good cop, bad cop in one person kind of thing. So this is what I mean. This Lover's card, though, it has to do with a big commitment. So it could be a recommitment also to your relationship or your job, to yourself, okay? This is Gemini energy. I see it here as above, so below with the Lover's card. Beautiful. Let's hydrate. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, let's go. What else? Anything else with this Lover's card? So your creative energy is gonna really be top tier. I'm seeing sherbet. I'm seeing sherbet ice cream or sorbet or however it's called. Orange, like orange or dreamsicle kind of sweetness. So I love it. That's beautiful. So moving forward, and what can be changed? You've got the principle of cause and effect. What can be changed? Every action has a reaction. It's number 10, authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Authority, number 10. Have a look. So hold on, Sagittarius. So what I have here with authority, the principle of cause and effect, okay? Every action has a reaction. Authority, I've already showed it to you. So it's with the 7 of Cups, and I see that things were too ambiguous for you. You had to get into your own authority. You took back your own power. Simple. It's just that straightforward. There were too many things, there were too many things being offered all around you, okay? And I see you, literally, I just saw this image standing up from the ground, like standing up from a place of meditation, standing up in a fluid movement from the ground and holding all this energy up at the top, and saying, this is what I'm going to focus on, myself, my own essence. This is what I see here. And I see sacred geometry up above him too. He's holding up what's really important to him. Okay? Beautiful sacred geometry. And that's a fetus inside. So it's probably like a fetus inside of a womb. It looks like the sacred flower. So you were maybe muddled in this ambiguity of what to do. I don't know what. And when it comes to the principle of cause and effect, what did you change? You decided to stand up for what you believe in and say F the rest. So that's what I see moving forward. And what won't be changed, this is the principle of gender, because we need gender for reproduction, so it won't be changed. It's the frequency of prosperity, number 36. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Okay? It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So, okay, prosperity, this is beautiful. I love this card. There's so much going on. It's such a fun card. It's like the frequency are dancing on the card right in front of me. It's like I can see them. And this is all about including everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul and spirit sing. Okay. So prosperity, the frequency of prosperity, it's number 36, right? And that's a great number for manifestation. And it's here with the 6 of Cups. Beautiful, perfect. Another 6, another multiple of 3 here. 6 of Cups has to do with past life things. So, or if you don't want to go, it could also have to do with your child, what happened when you were a child, some childlike tendencies. And I'm seeing that come through. So this is a message that for you to access this prosperity, this is exactly what you had to do. You had to get in touch with that inner child, and you had to give that inner child a safe space, and actually also get rid of whatever programming, oppression, limiting beliefs that were put around your inner child to allow you to feel so safe to play, to be yourself and know yourself enough to make this kind of Gemini decision and to be in this mercurial Gemini energy. So playful banter, like things like that, actually playing in the adult world in a way that you maybe hadn't felt safe to be that way for a long time or something. And I see this happening here, that your prosperity is not going to be changed. You need to be like in this childlike wonder. You need to be creating whatever your art is for you to reach your prosperity. This is the message, okay? You see this like beautiful mechanism of prosperity. It has to do with everything that makes your heart sing in all the realms of creation, okay? With the 6 of Cups here. Look. So make your art, hang your art, even if it's crooked, okay? Do it. Like, just keep expressing yourself however you can. And on this journey of self-expression, you will find your prosperity. I see that you've created a space and taken back your authority. And also, even with that authority, have made a serious decision with the Lover's card. So please, for this manifestation to come into fruition smoothly, I'm recommending that in order for you to be prosperous, touch base with your inner child, your past life skills, maybe even play with your children. Sit down and have a tea party or something. I don't know. There's some cake here. So, okay, here we go. Let's go. So your overall rhythm, I equate this is the principle of rhythm, and I equate this with your patterns and the patterns that you follow in and out of your creative flow, okay, Sagittarius? So how you go into your creative flow, how you come out of it, the patterns that are conducive to give you the best kind of flow, that's what this frequency is, divine feminine. So time to be receptive, okay, Sagittarius? Number 21, divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So you might be grounding, you might be going out, working with Mother Earth a lot. I'm seeing somebody's feet in the lake right now and splashing water like very, like just the tips of the toes. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling somebody really like playfully enjoying it, but only the tips of the toes going into the water. I don't know, maybe that was you. So, okay, the frequency of divine feminine supports being receptive and nurturing. And so also giving yourself the grace to enjoy and receive the pleasures of life. Okay, your prosperity here is saying that you need to be, for your prosperity to be coming through, connecting with your inner child and making sure that you can feel enthusiasm and everything like that, and create stuff like this, be playful. And now I'm seeing that in that state, state of mind is how you're going to be receiving your downloads in this frequency of divine feminine. And of course we're going to activate it. It's here with the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles has been in this position for the last reading too, or the one right before that. So this guy is surfing. He's surfing on an infinity sign through, it looks like, it looks like he's surfing through the sand. What is this? What? He's hovering over the sand. There's a pyramid, and this is connecting all different realms. So this Two of Pentacles is connecting all different realms. There's pyramid, there's a city, like high rises in the city, there's a desert, and then at first I thought it was a surfboard, but he's standing on a figure 8, the infinity sign, holding up these two. So this is your divine feminine, and I'm saying this is how you're going to receive your downloads, okay? So I'm seeing just downloads coming in from this is like different realms in one. This is different dimensions. This is time combined into one place and space. So with all this infinite loop, everything is connected, and all of the time is an illusion. And I'm seeing this. Your overall rhythm, you might be spacing out a lot, to be honest. You might be finding yourself spacing out with the like normal day-to-day decisions, like this or that or this or whatever. You may be somebody who relies heavily on your routine, and you're maybe right now really. I'm just seeing somebody who's daydreaming a lot right now and receiving some downloads, somebody who's receiving some feeling of levitation during meditation. Like I'm just seeing you under a tree, feeling like you're raising up out of your body in meditation. Okay, and it does look like he's like on this infinite like surfboard supposedly. Okay, so your divine feminine energy is very receptive. Like your rhythm right now, you like, for instance, because it's the rhythm, we'll just put an example. Like right now, if you had a dance partner, they would be leading. Like you're in the divine feminine energy, so it's like you're in a dance with the universe, and the universe is leading you. You're allowing it to. And then like these little, like, there's some small decisions that you're just following your intuition with. I see, like I see you shopping through timelines. Like I just see you shopping through timelines, but like on a different dimension. So like your higher self is pulling all kinds of things together for this manifestation, whatever you're applying this reading to. Okay, Sagittarius, moving forward, your overall vibration here is number one, synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Synergy, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups, my gosh, and this has to do with this devastation that triggered you. Like this made you have to go like back in time with revision work and everything with divine feminine. So okay, synergy, did I show you already? Here, have a look, guys. It's got like that neon color too, like some bright ice cream. I just see like maybe have some yeah, maybe have some punch or something like that they used to serve at like dances, that kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe you want to serve that at a gathering or something. The 5 of Cups, what do I see? I love that this 5 of Cups has no person in it. Oh, actually there's a person drowning. And this all-seeing eye, I'm seeing an angel walking over you with synergy. Never seen before combinations and unions. This new relationship, if you're calling in or committing to a relationship, it may be unconventional in some way, shape, or form. And it also has to do with co-creation, giving birth to a new reality. So just approaching the world with this manifestation from a new angle and not allowing whatever it was that put you in this regretful energy, making you feel like you're drowning. Okay, whenever you felt like that, there were angels watching over you with this eye. Okay, I see this all-seeing eye watching over you in all this energy. Okay, well, you're in your divine feminine energy. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's hydrate, and then we'll get another draw with the Rider-Waite Smith.